All right, so for this video, I know I've said that, just kind of eyeball things and we'll learn about mirroring and duplication and things like that, but I know some of you are just going to want to try to duplicate one claw somehow in order to make them identical. So I'm going to show you one of about 100 ways that you could do that here. So I have the one that's been made and the other has not. And there is a sort of edge loop going around here that I can select. And there is an edit mesh thing that says detach. If I detach it along that edge, then what should happen, theoretically, let's find out. Aha. So this goes like this. What that means though is that I can do the separate thing. I can click the separate button and these are now two different pieces. And then I can take this and I can duplicate it. Now we're going to go over duplicating later this week in class a lot. So I'm just going to show you how to work, and then we'll go over the details in class. But it is edit, duplicate special. There's a little thing right there. And if we want it to scale, you look at this axis, whatever this arrow is, and you make that the -1. And then I say duplicate special. Oh, my bad. And went across there. Let's see. Scale. Let me reset my settings so I can make sure. There we go. Sometimes I was looking at the wrong thing. I think it should be this one. There it is. So by doing that, I've created a new claw that should be pretty identical to this one. Now, technically speaking, this may not be super, what's the word I'm looking for? Symmetrical. But in order to reattach these, I select all three things. I say combine. I go into vertex mode. And then what I do is I want the body to match the claw. And so I can, well, actually, first things first, I select a bunch of stuff that's along the seam and I say edit mesh merge. And along this side, it should merge them because they were perfect. I didn't, moving them. Yeah, they matched pretty well. And see, we can kind of check them and we can see, good. A lot of them merged very nicely. It's just this area around here. And if you're trying to check what didn't merge, you can also do a smooth preview, which will, there we go. So you can see here that this side looks all right, and then these are pulling over here because of what didn't merge over here. So what didn't merge over here is because things are overlapping, and so I use the target weld, and I click on the claw, or I'm sorry, I click on the body first, and then I drag it to the claw. And the body is overlapping with the claw, which is why I'm starting on the right and dragging it to the left. And I do believe that is all one vertex. Yep. And I can check this again now. Smooth preview mode. Well, that's interesting. So I'm looking at the way that it's pulling over that way, and that makes me curious to make sure that there's nothing. Oh, that's new. So there's still a vertex in there that isn't. What the heck? Or I could just be selecting the wrong things. That's always a possibility. Making sure that everything ended up selected. So maybe the body of this is a little bit asymmetrical, and that's why there we go. That's why the smooth is a little bit pulled to one side, which is entirely possible. The other thing I want to check for is to make sure that I don't have anything funny. Oh, that's why. There's interior faces that I forgot to get rid of. So I'm inside the hammer and I'm looking and I should be able to see down the claw. So I select these faces and I delete them. And then I go into object mode, and if I smooth it, yeah, there we go. So it behaves properly. So it was telling me something was wrong, and I just had to look a little bit closer to find out what was wrong. And I accidentally deleted a face because I was being careless. So we can use the bridge tool to fill that in. All right, so that is how you would detach something, duplicate it with a mirror, and then reattach it over here. Because I know some of you are just going to want to do it like that in order to get these two to match exactly, rather than eyeballing it. Now, again, we're going to go over more of the details of these tools this coming week, but I just wanted to give you that information in case some of you are wanting to do it like this.